very long. Canelo versus Charlo, Canelo versus Caleb Plant. Leonard Ellerbe's take on it is that Caleb Plant, he will beat Canelo, and Jamal Charlo will beat Canelo. That's what he's saying. He's saying those styles are just all around for Canelo. Caleb Plant, sharpshooter, thinking fighter. Jamal Charlo, sharp, athletic, strong. He's saying that these guys will beat Canelo. But he's forgetting something. Leonard, experience. Experience. You're doing like Canelo's not strong. He not sharp himself. He ain't faced top tier competition. These guys don't have the experience. And Caleb might be a thinking fighter, but so is Canelo. You're doing like Canelo's not a thinking fighter. Now, having said all of that, would I love to see those fights? Hell yeah. Now they're saying Jamal Charlo's a big dude, but he ain't fight at 168. He got to go up to 168, at least have one fight at 168, acclimatize. Let's see what he can do at 168. Leonard's doing and I know Leonard got a lot more insight in boxing than seeing these guys, but I know Leonard's more selling it. He's like, hey, he ain't gonna go, he ain't gonna go deal with them guys. Oh yes, he will. You bet your ass he will. He faced Charlo. I think I heard Bernard Hopkins talking about it. It's like Canelo need to face Charlo next. Yeah. You know who's one person none of them talking about? Demetrius Andrade. I keep on saying it over and over again. Because, see, all right, Canelo has faced a guy like Jamal Charlo before. Actually, he's faced a better fighter than Jamal Charlo, now I think about it. Danny Jacobs, right? He faced Danny Jacobs. Like, y'all doing like Canelo, like he faced Danny Jacobs. Okay? So, I'm just saying. Now, with respect to, smash the like button if you on here and you like what you're seeing. So, let's get back to the boxing. Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders or Demetrius Andrade. The winner of that fight will be a tougher challenge for Canelo than, say, Caleb Plant because of his experience, and Jamal Charlo because of his fighting range, fight at distance. He have an answer for you if you get on the inside, but not really an in-fighter. Okay, I hope he developed his in-fighting game a little bit more, because that's Canelo's territory. He like to fight mid-range inside. Okay, so Charlo will try to keep it long, like Benavidez. He's strong, but he's not a 168 pounder. Canelo's more up at 168 right now. Canelo's stronger than Jamal Charlo. He's stronger than come on, man. He's stronger than Jamal. So it's like, we talking about this, but we like, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, Jamal's good, but I mean, you gonna pull him up to 168 and then fight him? No, man. Let the guy first. This is the thing. You want the best Jamal Charlo. And the longer you take, the better you're gonna get, right? So that's what I say. But I think he's gonna be facing whatever the guy's name is in Mexico, and then I think he's not fighting in Mexico anymore. I think he's fighting in America. But then after that, Canelo should take on the winner of Billy Joe Saunders and Demetrius Andrade. Everybody talking about Charlo. That make no damn sense right now. Let me tell you why. Charlo's at 160. He's not a 168 pounder. If he decides to campaign jump up to 168, that's a totally different story. Canelo's not coming down to 160. That's not happening. So it only makes sense. Smash the like button if you like what you're seeing. It only makes sense for him to instead face somebody at 168. Now, if Demetrius Andrade goes up to 168, faces Billy Joe Saunders, beats Billy Joe Saunders, then it would be Demetrius Andrade or Caleb Plant. Okay, like I said before, Caleb Plant ain't faced nobody, and he struggled with that kid from I forgot what country it is. He struggled with that dude. Okay, so I know Caleb has grown from that point, but Caleb Plant ain't ready for Canelo. He's not ready for Canelo yet. He's not ready for Canelo yet. We give him a good fight, but he's not ready. But and I know Leonard Ellerbe knows the fighters and he knows their preparation. He knows what they do. He knows them really well. But I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. It's not like that. And I think Leonard Ellerbe's underestimating Canelo. That's my feeling on the matter, at least. But when it comes to these fighters, I think Demetrius Andrade and Billy Joe Saunders are the best They, they have a little bit more experience in them, and they're much more versatile. They can fight at any range. Jamal Charlo, not really any range. He's really an outboxer. Okay, he fights on the outside. He knows how to sort of nullify you a bit with his uppercuts, and he's very sharp with his stuff. But for the most part, Jamal Charlo is still a range fighter. He's a guy that stays behind his jab. However, Jamal Charlo is much more skilled, has a lot more versatility than Jamal Charlo. But when it comes to guys like Demetrius Andre and Billy Joe Saunders, they have all around skill. They can do all kinds of things. And on top of that, they're southpaw. So they're the tougher challenge. But nobody's mentioning Demetrius Andre. Nobody want to play with that dude. You know, not Jamal Charlo, none of them. You know what I mean? Billy Joe Saunders look like he's gonna take him on. That'll be good. Excuse me. With respect to Caleb Plant, I think he needs some work. That's my honest opinion. I think he needs to get a little bit more experience. But hey, if Canelo comes knocking on your door and you got the preparation and everything, go for it, man. Go for it. But I'm telling you right now, Canelo on another level. He on another level to all them guys. That's my personal opinion. Of course, those guys can prove me wrong, and then maybe Leonard Ellerbe would be proven right. But this is just my thoughts on the matter. So I disagree with Leonard Ellerbe on that particular matter. And Canelo is slippery himself, so I would love to see a fight with any one of those guys with Canelo. I don't have a problem. Yeah, he got the defense, like I said before. When you got the defense, you can do whatever you want. So we'll see what you need in the building. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.